Hello, my amazing artist, and today we are going to create some story quilts, which are inspired by the artist Faith Ringgold. Faith Ringgold uses her artwork to express herself and tell a story about her life, what she has been through, and what she thinks is important and that we should pay attention to as citizens of the United States of America. So first, write your name and then flip your paper over. So just as Faith Ringgold did, she created a border around every artwork, or most of her artworks. And that's because this represents a quilt. So a quilt is made up of lots of different squares, and in each square, or even broken down to each triangle, there are designs. So just trace your ruler, and then when you've done that to all four sides, we can move on. So I'm going to actually measure and find the middle of each side here. If my paper is 10 inches, then 5 inches would be the middle, because 5 is half of 10. And so do that on the bottom side as well. I'm just putting a little dot at 5 inches on my ruler, and then line up those dots and just draw a straight line. I'm just dividing the border into even smaller shapes, and this will come in handy as we start to design the border. All right, so same thinking, measure the short side now of your paper, and then put a dot in the middle. If my paper is 8 inches long, 4 inches would be the middle point. So putting a little dot, and then I'm just going to line up the ruler and create a straight line there, further dividing the border into smaller shapes. And then here's the fun part. You're going to use line, shape, and shapes to create some patterns, and we are going to be inspired by Faith Ringgold's artwork, and she was very inspired by Cuba textiles. Cuba Kingdom, which was in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is a country in Africa, they used this design on lots of their clothing, different garments, blankets, even headwear. And Faith Ringgold had learned that when slaves were brought to America, many of them brought their artwork as well, and would create quilts to tell stories, and that even in some of these quilts there were messages that would help slaves learn how to escape and head north when slavery was happening in the United States. So these quilts hold a lot of very important history, and I want us to think about that when we are doing this project today. As you are designing the border for your story quilt, be thinking about what type of story do you want to tell. Do you want to spread a message of inspiration, of positivity? Do you want to share some of your family history, some of the traditions that you have, or things that you celebrate with your family? Or maybe you want to draw and show a dream that you have. What's something that you would like to accomplish in life? Or what is a dream you have for this world? What is a way you could make this world a better place? Our art is so important, and it is a way to share our thinking, our dreams, and it's a way to express ourselves. So be thinking about that as you are designing your border. All right, friends, so I finished my border, and now I'm going to draw my picture. I was very inspired by Faith Ringgold's book, Tar Beach. And so I wanted to draw a character here who is flying. And this character is actually going to be me. And just like Faith Ringgold's character Cassie is flying, I want my character to be flying too. As I'm drawing, I am drawing light until it is right. That way I can make adjustments and change the shape of what I'm drawing as I need to. Of course, you can also have a character or even a portrait of yourself flying through the air as well, or you can create your own idea. Remember, you are the artist, and so this is your decision. So, as I was planning what to do for this project, I kept thinking about how my dream is to be able to travel the world and to see as many different cultures, religions, and people as I can. I want to experience everything that this world has to offer. And in doing so, I would also love to spread a message of peace, of love, of unity, and that the most powerful thing in this world is to give love. And so my little portrait here is me flying throughout all over the world, and I am sending love as I am traveling, because that really truly is my dream. And I'm choosing to write love is universal because I truly do believe that it is. Once you're done drawing, of course, you can color it. One technique I like to use is I like to outline a shape, an object, an area with marker, and then color in with colored pencil. This just makes it look really neat. It makes it stand out, makes it pop. And so I encourage you to try that if you would like to. While you're coloring, use your best effort. This is a long project. It takes a lot of work. So show that you are using your very best coloring skills to make this artwork look as beautiful as I know you can make it. Also try layering colors. So I'm layering a darker colored pencil on top. That's going to create some values, and that will just make it look more interesting. And here you go, artists. This is my final product. Notice how I colored in the border, I colored in my drawing and the background, and the bright colors just really make it pop and stand out. I hope you have fun, take chances, and stay curious.